Stay tuned after this program for some exciting retail offers on products seen in the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders country western workout video.
Warning. The scenes that you're about to see may be unbearable for some persons.
3, 2, 1.
Previously on VCR Party Live.
Nick and I are back doing college shows, and so we do these Zoom shows. To spice things up, we do something called the 2-word phrase challenge, where I give Nick 2 words that he has to work into his spiel somehow. And so I'll text him 2-word phrases throughout.
And it doesn't ruin the show. The audiences are.
I think it enhances the show. Here's the latest batch of 2-word phrases. Amarillo College. Hey, everybody!
Hi, Amarillo! How's it going?
Hey, welcome to VCR Party!
Yeah, this could wound you. We don't need a scab complaint. So if you find one, don't use it. Good-looking guy, and, just one of those good weirdos. He took one look at the audience and said, "Hi, lover." And that was an interesting start to it, but it got fantastic. Still making episodes. I think he's been going for 20 years with a brief break for bunion surgery. But ever since
then... I didn't hear about that. And I managed to steal the entire collection. Like, I got all of them.
You did, yeah. I know your boss, Jim Plunkett, wasn't happy about that. But I am, because you got this great guy. We had him come up on stage with us. He answered questions. I wanted to know how you do this thing, because I feel like that's my nasal destiny, but I still couldn't figure it out. I think it has something to do with the cartilage. Think of on the air and try to get the news anchors to try it. Like, I had a dish called devil beef, and that was with a side of donkey butter. And and my signature dish though was something we called her pet advice call-in show, hosted by a guy named Mark, who's a local pet shop owner and is about as stable as a gelatin gazebo. He's but he loves the animals, and the show's called Pet Puri, by the way.
VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. Melinda's.
Oh, well, hello, Melinda.
Melinda.
Here we are. It's Tuesday night, VCR party time. Time to watch some VHS tapes. We have 14,000 of them, not to brag or anything. I'm Joe. There's Nick.
Hello.
There's Steve. And wow, we're having an all-staff meeting tonight.
Yeah, so it's mandatory that everyone is here. You viewers as well, because you're part of the staff. But we do actually have a couple staff members. Should we bring them on now?
Yeah, we have our I don't even know what her title is. McKenna, she does everything. She basically does everything. There's McKenna.
Yeah, we couldn't make this little operation run without McKenna.
No.
So and I think notably the only one in the office.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're keeping the ship afloat.
Oh, thank you. Everything's good there. Everything's. Oh, you're sitting in my old chair too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks cool from here. Also, we have our intern, Luke, who was the editor of the 2024 Video of the Year, the continued success tapes of his dad. Luke is with us, too. And Luke, you brought some new continued success.
Yeah, I got some new clips of my dad, acting weird with your favorite celebrities.
Yep. Oh, it's good, too.
Boy.
It's good.
Boy.
Well, McKenna, you brought us a montage you've been working on of magic stuff, everything that has magic in the title.
Yeah, and I thought it was going to be really exciting. And I think they used the word magic to try to hook you in and watch the most boring tapes you've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right.
They'll do it. But no, we love boring here. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. Yeah.
Right. Did you find any VHS tapes, Joe?
Yes, I wanted to show you two that I'm excited about here. This one, Shooting Clean My Way.
Whoa.
The Doug Koenig way. We're gonna. He kind of looks like John Glazer. Could this be a total Glazer video? I don't know.
It could be. Yeah.
I want to show this one. Very different video. Morris the Moose here. But what's notable about Morris the Moose? White tape.
Wow.
Yep, white tape.
All right.
Well, let me ask the staff. What is the most common tape that is white? The most common VHS tape that is always white. What is it?
Dentistry.
Nope. McKenna.
Oh, I don't know.
Luke.
Surgical tapes.
Nick, would you tell him what?
Barney's?
Barney's. Yep. It's
Yeah.
always Barney's. Barney's are always white tape. So
Yeah.
yeah. Luke, they haven't taught you that in school yet?
No, they've not taught me.
That should be day one of this internship.
Yeah. We failed you.
I got a few. I was on Long Island. I found a whole series of astrology videos. There's one for each sign. So I got 3 of them. There's Leo. So
those are always fun.
Yeah, this one's really good. And I just want to get the series now. Fit for Him, a religious exercise video.
Ooh.
Here's some of the ladies on the back.
That's great. You found this at a thrift store?
Fit for Him was in the office. We had this in the office. Yeah.
Okay.
And then this one I also found in the office. I can't believe I haven't watched it yet. Taco Bell presentation reel.
What?
And it's by the Richards Group. So I think
I know their work.
Ad agency pitching them their services to Taco Bell in 1994. So
Do we think Robo Ito sent that in?
Because of Taco Bell game.
On the Taco Bell game.
One thing Joe has drilled into my head. Any chance I get to use it.
We met Robo Ito at the Arlington show, and I was like, oh, I finally get to meet Robo Ito, the guy who found the Taco Bell game. And I told Nick, and I was like, you know what he found, right? And Nick was like, no. And I was like, the Taco Bell game, and Nick didn't really care.
I said that video is far more important to you than it is to me, which I stand by.
That's very true.
Have not committed who found that to memory. Probably won't. But we had a Found Footage Festival classic, and I thought let's just throw it to Luke and McKenna. What are your favorite old school Found Footage Festival videos? Let's roll the graphic. We'll find out what they chose.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
Luke, you are a bona fide super fan of creating Rem Lazar. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know this is like, it's not too niche or whatever, but I don't know. I guess it's popular for a reason. I mean, the whole plot of the movie is great. I mean, I love when he turned back into a mannequin, but he still had the medal on. And, you know, it was
medallion.
I got to meet him, the guy who played Rem Lazar.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's such a nice guy, and you know, I've always been a super fan after that moment.
I get it.
I remember it was at the open house that we had a couple years ago, and you and Rem were in the Jack Mulcahy were in the corner just chatting the whole time, like you guys were like pals. So yeah, you and Rem.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, it's a 1989 children's musical starring a blue-haired superhero named Rem Lazar. We got it on VHS from our buddy Andrew many, many years ago, and we're actually going to be, I guess, touring with it, or we're going to be hosting a screening of it in Portland in 2 weeks.
Yep,
at the Hollywood Theater.
On the big screen, it's going to play. So get your tickets.
And Jack
now.
will be there, but here's a little taste of what you'll be seeing in the newly remastered version of Creating Rem Lazar.
I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see so much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself and do anything.
We've got it wrong, I believe it's right. We'll share our dreams
Central
and
Park.
passion. The sky shining bright, we've got it all.
Luke, do you watch it with your friends ever? Do you watch Rem Lazar with your friends, or do you?
I mean, I showed it to them once, and they all shunned me.
They're not your friends anymore, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like my high school experience all over again. Wow.
You don't need them. You don't need them, Luke.
Out of sight.
Where did you find it?
Someplace very high.
Did you find it in a tree?
Even higher than that.
That's my favorite part. Did you find it in a tree? With the Long Island accent.
Even higher than that. He was being metaphorical, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
he was,
Did he let them know that he was being metaphorical, or
Nope.
did
No,
they
that was just a
left it at
little
that?
misunderstanding with his parents there.
I see.
Yeah, it's a classic for a reason. You're right, Luke. Good pick. And McKenna, what was your pick?
Yeah, so I picked, well, this is something we say in my house all the time. That cat didn't want to wear that. It's a permanent fixture.
Yeah, no, this is from Pudgie Wudgie's. There's a compilation reel that the owner of this cat, Pudgie Wudgie, his name's Frank Furco. He made a compilation reel about all of Pudgie's various accolades and TV appearances over the years, some home movie footage, and they made a documentary about it too. You can watch, called Pudgie Wudgie. The
Was
Wonder
it Ken
Cat.
Burns? Ken Burns did that,
Yeah,
right?
I believe. I think it was the
Okay.
Maisels. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Maisels came out of retirement.
Yeah.
All right.
But here's a little bit of Pudgie Wudgie.
From Oakmont, Pennsylvania, we bring you the Pudgie Wudgie Show. Story number 1, Super Cat, Pudgie Wudgie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Pudgie.
I would love to see how Ken Burns would do a Pudgie Wudgie documentary.
Now, you can shut that off.
David Leonardman, once he gets wind of this, will be calling for Pudgie Wudgie to go to New York.
I love the soundtrack.
He is a cool cat. I'll give him that.
It's Pudgie Wudgie and the Two-Headed Teenager, coming to a newsstand near you in KD Country. I'm Dave Cross.
Here it is. Here's the line.
That cat didn't want to wear that.
There you go. So, how does that come up every day in your house, McKenna? I don't...
Oh, we're always putting clothes on the cat, maybe.
Okay, that makes sense.
And one of these days they're gonna want to wear that, but not
Yeah.
you haven't found it yet. Okay,
Yeah.
so keep trying.
Sally asked in the comments, Joe, what's up with your hair? I think we've covered this the last couple of weeks, but it's in a different state now. So
Yeah. So last week I got my driver's license picture taken. Watch last week's episode if you haven't seen it, because I had half of my hair removed, everything on the left side of my face, beard and everything. I haven't gotten the license yet. I'll probably get it this week. So next week I'll show you the license when it's finished.
But you left us on a bit of a cliffhanger. Your wife hadn't seen it. Albertina hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, she hadn't, and she.
What happened?
So she didn't like it.
Surprise reveal.
It was one of those better to ask for forgiveness than permission kind of things. So, but my reasoning I think was sound. I said I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, and if I stop doing it now, it means I'm old. So, right, isn't that true? Like if I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get just a boring driver's license picture, then I'd be like, okay, I'm an old guy now. So,
I
right,
just accepted being old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I haven't driver's license wise. So
you're like a young Peter Pan.
Luke, have you had to get your driver's license picture taken yet?
I got my learner's permit, but
Okay.
I haven't gotten my official driver's license yet.
Okay, when you do, you might have to take your picture again, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take
this is part of your internship. Is we get to dress you up. We get to dress you up for it. Okay, I'm not going to shave off half your hair, but I think we should do something fun for your driver's license picture. It'll be part of your internship.
How long does the driver's license last?
8
Like
years?
8 years or so. Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah, let's do it up. Let's let us know in the comments some suggestions. Let's start brainstorming some ideas. So
I'd like to
you
get
have no
those
choice.
like scleral shells made for your eyeballs to make them into goat eyes. You know, where they're kind of like
all white.
Well, they just have like a square pupil. You know, like goats do. So just one idea, but I'm open to others.
What I wanted to do for my driver's license picture is to put horns and then put in the white the contacts so my eyeballs were all white.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have to take a vision test while you're there. You have to put your eyes on the thing, so it might hinder that.
Yeah,
So.
and they ask your eye color too, so that could affect things. But I think let's throw caution to the wind. We'll come up with the idea first, and then worry about those parts later.
Yep, and Luke has no say in the matter whatsoever. So whatever we choose.
Locked into that one.
There's no getting out.
You won't get school credit otherwise.
Yeah, if you want school credit, it's so important, the school credit. We've been finding VHS screeners for video stores and showing them off here on the show in a new segment we call This Week in Screeners. Steve?
You may say it's a screener, but it's not the only one. I hope Tuesday we will watch some criminal penalties for unauthorized duplication or distribution.
Well, this is the closest. Yes?
I like when Ernest
slam dunk
the
Ernest.
ball. I just noticed that on this on this viewing.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure that nobody was unauthorized duplicating that slam
scene.
dunk Ernest screener.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm fine. I got a bunch of these. This one is a brand new one for Stone Cold. Excited about that one. That's also not for resale. But the one I wanted to show, because this is our closest episode before St. Patrick's Day, is to show the one for Leprechaun we have from 1993. There's some fun POP, point of purchase activations here. So and there's a Leprechaun 1/900 sweepstakes. So and Jennifer Aniston makes an appearance. So here we go. Leprechaun screener from 1993 for video stores.
Vidmark Entertainment is proud to present Leprechaun.
Do you want to play with me?
That's scary. Scares the pants off of you.
We're cooking now, kids.
Our tracking indicates that Leprechaun is performing at least 35% better than Warlock. The film is backed by a major media blitz that includes national television ads on ABC, CBS, NBC, the Fox Television Network, and MTV.
Leprechaun makes Freddy Krueger look like Mr. Rogers.
The film has received a wealth of national TV publicity, with events that included the Leprechaun character in a protest march to the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street, demanding a return to the gold standard. Plus, our Leprechaun made headlines as the first movie character ever to open the American Stock Exchange. Other news-making events have included Trimark Pictures' star-studded Leprechaun premiere party.
Okay. So look at, I think comedian Bruce Baum is hosting this Leprechaun star-studded premiere party. You remember Bruce Baum? He'd be on all like the Evening at the Improv. He looked like David Crosby.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
So I think
mustache.
See. I don't know.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
To me, I don't know if that's him or not, but looked like I wish I was there at this. If I had a time machine, I'd go back to the star-studded Leprechaun premiere party.
Events have included Trimark Pictures' star-studded Leprechaun premiere party at Bar One in Beverly Hills, where the monsters of yesterday welcomed Leprechaun, the new king of Hollywood horror.
And now for a review of this year's best movies, here's Weekend Update correspondent Jan Brady. Jan?
Along with repeated publicity for the film on Saturday Night Live.
This year's best movie would have to be Leprechaun.
Trimark has generated tremendous consumer awareness for the movie by national and local tie-ins with retail giants such as Domino's Pizza, Subway, and The Good Guys. Major promotional partnerships with the National Basketball Association.
Did you see the apostrophe on partnerships?
Yes. Yes.
Somebody in the marketing department.
Featured Leprechaun promotional nights with the Detroit Pistons, the Orlando Magic, and the Sacramento Kings. Shelf talkers and sell-off labels will accompany each pre-pack. Additional POP for distributors includes comic books, Leprechaun dolls, and oversized posters. So get ready to take home a pot of gold.
I need big gold!
With another great title, guaranteed to deliver top rentals for months to come. Leprechaun has an order date of March 23rd and a street date of April 7th. Leprechaun from Vidmark Entertainment.
It's like they missed the mark by having a street date of after St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You have like a year to put it out on home video.
That was the most ambitious one, though. Their POP was...
Oh, yeah. They
this
had a
one for the
Leprechaun
fences.
doll. They had them open the stock exchange. There's a lot of activations, as they say.
You're
back
learning
in
all the words now.
1990.
Activations, POP.
Yeah. So the happy St. Patrick's Day from all of us here. And the Leprechaun.
I have so I had a corner for a long time called Joe's Pitch Corner, where I will pitch a new corner to everybody, and I saved it for this episode because I knew I'd have all staff here. So I just want staff to weigh in. First of all, let me play Joe's Pitch Corner. Here we go. Let's make it.
Joe's Pitch Corner.
You're out! Okay, so here's my pitch for the corner. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So, I have funny names, and I find funny names from VHS tapes in our collection. Well, what about hair? Okay, what about great heads of hair? We come across so many great heads of hair in our viewings that I'm going to start.
Ask if Nick will trade heads of hair with them.
Exactly. So I call this little corner, and the graphic needs work, but you'll get the point. I call it the Hall of Mane, like Hall of Fame, but Maine hair, Hall of Maine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill that up, that frame right there, with great heads of hair from the VHS tapes. The first inductee is you have to go with Greer Childers from Body Flex, the exercise video. So let's make it official. Let me play a Body Flex video, and we'll enter her into the canon.
Let's begin.
I think she kind of looks like a cobra, doesn't she? Do you think that her hair goes like that when she gets scared or like defensive?
Yeah, it's a defensive thing. Yeah.
Okay. There it is. The Hall of Maine, the first inductee. Guess I was expecting more applause from that, but okay, yeah.
It's not a very big frame, so I'm imagining a lot of usurpations happening. That's just, I don't want to get ahead of things.
I'm not limiting it though.
It could be another frame.
Yeah, maybe Molly can put together a better graphic for me. She's good at that. She did the funny names one. Molly, if you can you make me a Hall of Maine, like a good graphic so I can fit a lot in there? Yeah.
I like it. We're up to a good start. And I have a video where there might be another inductee actually later tonight.
Oh, really?
So stay tuned.
Excellent.
Head of hair I'm very excited about. Also, I have I think an unprecedented flying windows. Let's take a look.
Yes, really big drop shadows.
No. It's actually, it's the fact that it's a crossover with another corner. And Steve, I don't want to step on your toes, but this does have a Jock Sham element to it. There is an athlete involved at the end, but it's a Big Sur waterbed commercial from Las Vegas, and there are some flying windows. Take a look.
News from Big Sur waterbeds. No down payment.
No payment for 6 months, partner.
No interest for 6 months, mate. Now get the bedroom you've always wanted and don't pay a thing till summer. First of all, we haven't raised our everyday low prices to bring you this offer. Could we make it any easier to buy a waterbed?
No way, Jose.
Big Sur waterbeds.
Is that the guy from the Road Warriors?
That would be my only guess. I have no idea. I don't know him without the paint.
But I think that gives away that he's from the Road Warriors.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Okay. He's from
people are putting up in the
waterbed.
No way, Jose.
Big Sur waterbed, America's largest, 4310 South Maryland Parkway, across from UNLV in Las Vegas.
Okay. And Vader sold out to Big Sur waterbeds.
But if he was in WWF, he couldn't he had to kind of hide that he was in a tag team or something. So I think, anyway,
I styled my hair after Vader's. I was like, I'm gonna go for a Vader. Maybe Luke. Maybe you should go for a Vader haircut for your.
Let's table that.
We'll talk about it. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Let's rock some raviolis.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
Some Rav Dogs. Let's rock some Rav Dogs. All right. What? You want to go first, Nick? You want me to
Sure.
go?
Yeah, let me start
Okay.
off with a tape that was sent in to us. Physical tape sent in by Emily in Atlanta. She wants us to come back and do a show there. So we will. This is Meet Joy Cowley in A Day Full of Joy. And we will meet Joy. She's, I guess, an educator, a children's author from New Zealand, living in America, talking to kids. But I don't quite... She just kind of seems to be showing off. I don't know. She's tough to wrap your head around. But here's Joy and A Day Full of Joy.
Kind of looks like your mom, Nick.
My mom does fly.
The meanies came
Not anymore,
to
she doesn't.
school. The meanies came to school. The meanies came to school one day.
It kind of looks like the Quiznos creatures, you know.
Yeah, I don't think my brain held on to the Quiznos creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Luke, do you have any memory of the Quiznos creatures?
What's Quiznos?
Never mind. We're going to leave it at that.
Oh, you're learning so
the
much.
meanies came to school one day. The meanies came to school one day.
Guess what happened next?
They ate our pens and pencils.
Guess what happened next?
They made a storm with paper. They made a storm with paper.
Guess what happened next?
They walked across our ceiling. They walked across our ceiling. They walked across our ceiling.
Guess what happened next?
Do you know who wrote that story?
You.
Yes. What do you think I like to catch from my boat?
Baseball!
Baseballs? No. Fish. When I'm not fishing or writing, I spend time with my animals. I live on a farm and the animals keep me company. I have 8 cats. Whoops! That's Dick. Dick is my greedy cat.
You got a cat named Dick?
On my
That's a good name.
60th birthday,
Cat
I did
name.
a bungee jump. Let me tell you, it was a piece of cake. I jumped off the bridge where bungee jumping first started. You know, it's been a long day.
It's about herself a lot.
Let's have
Yeah.
some ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream!
I can't make heads or tails of that video. I watched the whole thing. I don't know what the angle was. I don't know why there was computer animation in it.
It almost felt like a vanity project. So
It
she could talk
was.
about the things that she did.
Yeah, she's a children's author, and at one point the kids are like, "How many letters do you get a day?" And she's like, "Sometimes up to 1,000." And then one of the kids goes, "That's a lot of letters. Why would you include that in your children's tape, other than to show off?" But that is just a day full of joy. Thanks for sending that in, Emily.
Okay, I'm gonna. McKenna, you want to show yours? You got, you put together a little a magic montage.
Oh yeah, it's
And
oh
first
it's
of all,
good.
First of all, have you heard? Are you familiar with the Quiznos creature?
No, I'm imagining the Noid. Is it a Noid-esque type character?
No, it was like a, yeah. We've shown them on the show before, these Quiznos commercials. They were called the Sponge Monkeys, and they were like little, one had a top hat, and...
When have we showed it on the show? We'd never
I
shown
don't know.
it.
People were talking about it in the comments. Well, at least one person mentioned sponge monkeys. I did thought.
Yeah, I think I played them in reference to that other sub-commercial we had, the Hoagie
Okay.
Heaven or
I was
whatever.
kind of hoping that Nick had lost his mind.
I
This
still
didn't
don't
actually
remember any
exist.
of it.
Like I'm a day with joy all of a sudden.
He may be the person commenting. He may be the one person who commented.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, magic. Get back to magic. Yes, McKenna's magical montage.
Wait.
Oh,
Before we move on, let me just show that I'm not making this up. This is what the Sponge Monkeys look like. Hang on.
Yep, everybody just wait so Nick can bring up the Sponge Monkeys here.
Okay.
Oh, those things.
These guys. Okay.
For them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And they had that voice.
This is for a college credit, Luke. You have to know about the Sponge Monkeys. From Quiznos.
Well, it'll be on the SATs.
Yeah.
Steve, will you write down all these questions to quiz Luke at the end? Barney tapes are always white. The Quiznos mascot's called a sponge monkey. Luke, won't write any of this down. You have to.
I'm writing all this down.
An oral exam. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, McKenna. So these are all videos that had the word magic in them? Is that
So some of them are magic proper. Some of them are just something disguised as magic. The magic of cells, the magic of dancing, the magic of deer hunting. But one thing I noticed about the magic videos is they all had 2 minute plus long intros. So magic proper, they love to intro. I don't know.
They pad out the intro.
They really do. They gotta hit that hour.
It's movie magic that they're doing there. That's called movie magic. All right, let's take a look at McKenna's magical montage.
This was over 2 minutes.
They're just using the Superman music.
Hello.
Yeah, and we have to pay for it, I guess.
Yeah, and he introduced himself 3 times in the intro. Jeff the Magician presents Magic with Jeff. Now, here's Jeff. And here's the first line of his whole video.
And it's in his apartment. Yeah, all that build up for that. And now here's...
Hello, my name is Jeff the Magician.
Scarf magic. Oh, flying window.
When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of being a designer. I never could draw very well, still can't draw very well. I can sit around and cut out shapes and designs. And let's start wearing scarves again.
You can make a hot dog appear right before your very eyes by just bringing your fingers together and bringing it close to the bridge of your nose. You'll see an invisible hot dog.
This is you guys in a different... This is an alternate universe.
Alternate universe, Joe and Nick. Yes. That's how they communicate with each other.
Yeah.
It's Backwoods VCR party.
Hello, and welcome to the wonderful world of dove magic. Inside it goes. And that's a little tip, by the way. Anytime you're vanishing a dove, give it a little kiss before you put it inside. The audience really appreciate that, and it really does show that you really do like your doves.
We got to do another Who's the Kissinest, and remember that one. Steve, can you write that one down too for Who's the Kissinest?
Putting it on.
Yeah, dove kisser.
Hello, I'm Terry Leone, your host for the Arthur Murray Studios Dance Magic videotape series. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gee, doesn't that look like fun? Well, thanks, Bill and Benito. Boy, that's hot.
Boy, that's
Hi,
hot.
I'm Michael Jeffries, and we're at the Desert Hot Spring Spa in beautiful Palm Springs. As a professional magician for the past 16 years, I've seen firsthand the powerful effect that magic can have on the opposite sex.
Excuse me, I was wondering if you happen to have lost this pen.
No, it's not mine.
Are you sure?
The thing.
This pen right here?
No. Wow. How did you do that?
Well, magicians usually don't reveal their secrets.
Is there something I could do to make you reveal it?
Well, maybe. How about meeting me back here at 11 o'clock for a drink or so?
No. How do I know you're not some sort of a weirdo?
I'm not a weirdo.
The magic of self.
Take my word for it.
Great edit. I'm not a weirdo, but they are still married to this day. The two of them. Yep.
Love at first pen.
Yep. Wait, what is this one?
This is the magic of cells.
Oh, okay. The magic of cells. Okay.
Yeah.
Science.
The magic
Oh,
of
and
cells.
it's totally fascinating.
It's a monkey cell. Just take our word for it. Looks like pimento loaf.
The magic of pimento loaf.
The next time you pass by a lake, a stream, or even a puddle, take a moment to stop and look carefully. You may see the magic of cells in its reflection.
Oh,
Probably
bravo.
not, though. Hey, good edit, McKenna. That was
Hey,
great.
thanks.
Great edit. Nice work. I like the mix of like the magician with the magic of scarves. That's good stuff.
Yep.
Nice
I thought
work.
the cells were like those magic eye from the 80s
Yeah.
or 90s or whenever it was.
Is the whole video like that, or do they talk more about cells, or do they just show cells?
They do a little bit of talking, but it's a lot of cell slides.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
magical.
Very magical.
McKenna, you went to clown college, right?
I
I'm
did.
shifting gears from magic in cells to clown college. But you went last January, and I meant to have a clown video queued up for you because now you know how to do it, and I forgot. But yeah, what? How was? Do you learn how to be a clown?
Oh, I learned how to be a clown. I came back funnier. They're so mean there. It was awesome.
It was in Paris, right?
Yeah, so it's
Clowns
in
are mean?
Paris. Where I went, it was specifically supposed to be mean. So you do a bit of clowning with another person, and the instructor would go, "All right, everybody, which one of these clowns would you kill?"
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like boot camp. It's like clown boot camp.
Yeah, you were allowed to yell money back at people if their performance was bad.
Sounds very
Whoa.
French. Very
Yeah.
French.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. But it made you the better clown because of it, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Did they do anything with like the horn honking and all that kind of stuff? Did they do any like?
No, we didn't do any circus. But we
Okay.
did do a bunch of acrobatics every morning. So the next time I see you and Nick, I'm tossing you
Ooh.
straight in the air.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're up
You
for
got
it.
You got yourself a deal.
All right.
All right. I'm going to jump into I got another Joe's Pitch Corner. Let me play the graphic.
Joe's Pitch Corner.
Okay, here's my pitch for this corner. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Nick, you had mentioned a few episodes ago that all of your interests and hobbies are exactly the same as they were from 1989, that you haven't updated them at all.
Right.
And that's the jumping off point for this corner that I call...
Let's find Nick a new hobby. Let's find Nick a new hobby. Let's find Nick a new hobby. Something that isn't Elf.
Okay, so let's find Nick a new hobby, something that isn't Alf. I think you're about to turn 50 pretty soon. I think it's time that you turn the corner. And did somebody's phone just ding? Somebody's phone just dinged. Oh, okay.
No, not mine.
Okay, it's because
just real quick. ALF should be all capitals. It's not the name ALF. It's an acronym for alien life form. So.
Okay. All right. I'll update the graphic.
Okay.
But so anyway, Nick, let me ask you. I picked one out. I picked a video out. Actually, Brian sent it from Michigan. He sent a video that I think could be a hobby. Tell me, where do you stand on military history?
Not interested at all.
Well, hold on.
I'm willing to be persuaded.
Hold on a second now, Nick.
Okay.
I know that your grandpa was in World War II, and he got a medal for there.
Several medals.
There.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Star,
maybe that's an entryway into it. But
sure.
He gave us this video called America's First Battle Tank. Very homemade. This guy got a very old tank, and he and his buddy are showing it off, and then they actually take it to war. So, all right, let's find Nick a new hobby. Here we go.
Okay.
And also, Brian noted that his tank is very cute too, and he never mentions how cute. It's very colorful. It looks like an art project, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like Wayne White designed it or something. It's
wait, who's Wayne White?
He designed the Pee-wee's Playhouse set with Gary Panther.
Tanky. It's tanky.
Yeah.
Morning, gentlemen. I'm the driver of this U.S. Army.
They're the exact same man, too, aren't they? Aren't they both the exact same man?
Separated at birth.
Model of 1917 6-ton special tractor. Gentlemen, I'd like to point out some of the special features of this tank to you. This spring here and inside here keep the tension on the track suspension tracks to keep it tight.
Lots of flubs in this too.
Yeah.
No 2 takes. It was a 1-take fucker. This whole thing was.
Yeah.
And the turret armor of this tank are 6/10 face hardened steel. And that's correct, Doug. Now, gentlemen, I'd like to take and give you a basic overall familiarization of the driver's compartment of this tank. Okay, gentlemen, this right here is the left-hand steering clutch handle. This is pulled to the rear, and this lever right here is your spark advance or retardation lever. A pinch bar for use with the tracks, prying barbed wire out of it, and the wooden measuring stick. These chains are detached and taken off the tank when you are ready to move the tank. We will now start the tank for you, gentlemen. Now, gentlemen, before we actually start the tank, we'd like to go through the basics of the engine compartment before starting.
Just start the tank, please.
Now we would like to show...
Kevin's right. They both definitely spent
Earmark
a lot
them
of...
for the next toilement.
Oh, we have to have another toilet. We're about due for a new toilet.
Yeah, our lowest rated episode of VCR Party in 7 years. Yeah, let's do a sequel.
Luke, are you familiar with the toilet?
I'm unfamiliar with it.
Okay, yeah, it's our lowest rated show, but I still want to keep doing them because we rank men who spend the most time on the toilet. And this guy looks like he probably spends a lot of time on the toilet. I think this guy could win it. Possibly.
Cumulatively, they're both on the toilet the whole day, I think. If you
probably.
combine both
when you add up the amount of time.
Exactly, yeah.
Show you how the infantry attacked and fired upon tanks.
I mean, this part gets kind of cool. They're actually like firing the tank. I'm surprised nobody got an arm blown off, though.
Let's go! Move out!
Steven Spielberg actually directed this final scene here.
That's like, yeah.
Hands up!
What do you think, Nick? You could be a part of this community. You could go out there and get dressed up. You like getting dressed up for comic conventions.
If there's a reason for it, yeah. Sure, yeah. I mean, I like, I always wanted to have an art car. Maybe I could have an art tank.
Okay,
now they do previews at the end. Have you seen? I don't know why they put "Have you seen?"
Fire!
Shooting the frog tongue cannon. Yep, there it is.
Okay, yeah, I'm sold. That might be a new hobby for me.
I'm just trying to find you something new that isn't, Pee Wee Herman, Weird Al Yankovic, Alf, all caps. Just something new. And
not
interested. Hang out with those twins.
Yeah, you could be the third guy.
Saving Private Dowie. I like those guys. I like them a lot. All right, I have a dance video I've been meaning to show for a while. Do I have it here? I think it's at the office. It's called Renee Schaefer's Night Moves, and it's about how to do dances in the 90s. But I watched the whole thing. It's an hour long, and the host spends way too much time like trying to do funny and do little skits, and then the actual dance instruction is maybe like 15 minutes of the video. So it's pretty insufferable, but I thought everyone should suffer through it. It's Renee Schaefer's Night Moves.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Peter Carey. I'm meeting my crew here tonight to shoot a video about dancing. Well, you know, they're probably already inside waiting for me, so I'll just kind of head on in.
I'm sorry, Mr. Curry.
No. That's Carrie.
Okay, Mr. Curry, but I was told to expect someone big and famous like Patrick Swayze or Dick Clark. I don't know you, and it's obvious these people don't either.
Yeah, well, look, I'm sorry I'm not the person everyone expected, but I am running a little bit late, and my crew's probably wondering why I'm not inside yet.
I could probably get you in without, say, too much weight.
Great. Now I've got to buy my way in.
Like, let's say you want to learn how to do the Roger Rabbit. You got to sit through like a 7-minute opening skit with the instructor trying to get in. It's
Hold this. If I had an agent, I'd sure give him an earful after this.
Yeah, most people have shut it off.
Thank you, Mr. Curry, and have a nice evening.
Thank you very much. I am Peter Carey, and I'm going to be your host on this Renee Schaefer's Night Moves, where you'll all learn the right moves to make dancing to the music of the 90s.
Where's Pat?
Now, I'm no Fred Astaire, and much to the apparent disappointment of many here in our crowd tonight, I'm no Patrick Swayze either. So I've enlisted the help of an expert who will assist me in the more technical aspects of what we call nightclub dancing. Please help me welcome Ms. Callie Northagen.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Peter. It is such a pleasure to be with you tonight, even if you're not Patrick Swayze.
Well, gee, thanks, Callie.
I always wanted to dance, but I didn't really know how. I mean, even dancing at weddings made me feel a little nervous.
Well, I can certainly relate to that. I always thought that I was born with a twin brother, you know, and we got separated at birth. He ran away with the 2 right feet, and, well, I got stuck with the 2 left.
right there. That hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's phenomenal.
You know, wait. Yeah. I was at a my nephew's basketball game. He's a 5th grader. A lot of kids have mullets now.
It's back, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of like 5th grade kids have mullets, like in like good mullets like that, not like just half mullets.
Really?
Is that the case at your school, Luke? Do you see a lot of mullets at your school?
Yeah, there's a non-zero amount of mullets. It's sort of taken over.
Okay. It's coming back. All right.
That's good news.
There are some really good hip-hop dancers among them.
Hip-hop?
Yeah, hip-hop. Funk. Street dancing. Now, this particular dance that Leslie and Lance are doing is called the Running Man.
First of all, there's nothing really...
All right, the only reason I included this because look at that California raisin that is apparently in a frame behind him. Doesn't that look like a California raisin doll?
That's definitely a California raisin, yeah.
But what is it doing in like a shadow box mounted on the wall? Are
they at a Planet Hollywood?
No, they're at a nightclub.
Oh, okay. Would the California raisins be in Planet Hollywood?
Well, they should be.
Yeah.
Will Vinton deserves a place in Planet Hollywood.
Complicated about my method for learning new dance steps or basic foot movement.
But the music of the 90s has typically got the feet moving to the beat. So all I have to do is learn one dance step for my feet, and I'll be able to handle any music, right?
Not.
Remember, move your feet to the beat and keep the remote handy. I'll bet Patrick Swayze never had to get his own car.
Do we need to end every VCR party with
yes?
Children, Kelsey and AJ. Never seen
that whole video is worth it for that end.
I'm telling you, I knew it was going to be not much there, but when we got to this final,
it made it all worth it.
It somehow made it worth it. So yeah, thank you, Night Moves. Thank you, Kelsey and AJ,
to make my heart dance.
Yes. Let's get to Luke's clip.
Wait, I got one more. Let's do last because there's 2 of them there.
Oh, okay, got it.
Let me show. I have one that's in the same vein as that one. It's probably made in the same exact year. It was probably like mid-90s, early 90s or so, and equally irritating, I would say. It's a video that we've had on the shelf. I've seen it. I think we have multiple copies of it. It's a video called Addition and Subtraction Rap. And Brian from Michigan sent me this one too, and he referred to him as Fred Worst instead of Fred Durst. Fred Worst.
That's good.
But this guy, he raps all addition and subtraction. Luke, have you learned addition and subtraction yet?
Yeah, for the SAT.
Yeah. That's a big part of the SATs. Well, this is going to give you a leg up on your SATs here. So this guy, yeah, he raps the whole thing. I'll just let him do the rapping. Oh, also, he kind of sounds like Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine. A little bit, I think.
All right.
Yeah! Come on along with me, everybody! Dance to the music, dance to the beat. Practice makes
Doesn't it kind of sound like Rage Against the Machine a little bit?
A little. Yeah.
perfect, so perfect we will be. You can be a classroom star with me. 9 plus 5 is
14.
14.
You'll get this
4
one.
plus 2 is
19.
6. 1 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus 1. 4. 4 plus 2 is the same as 2 plus 4. 6.
It doesn't matter which direction. You can swap them out. Yep.
Okay.
I know it's confusing.
Bubbles are the windows to the sea.
Nope.
2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4 minus 1 is 3.
That's what the whole video is. It's just the whole thing is just doing different numbers and plus and minus.
I'm a lean, mean, and machine. I'm a lean, mean, and machine. I'm a lean, mean,
you, I won't do
and
what you
machine.
tell me.
I'm a lean,
Fuck
mean,
you, I won't do
and
what you tell
machine.
me. There it is.
Wow.
Yep.
That's- I can't believe we haven't watched that one. Especially we used to do Math Corner on this show. And
I know.
Where was that setting?
The whole video is pretty good. The whole thing is like that. If you can stomach it, it's yeah.
No, I can stomach it. All right, now should we get to Luke's?
Yes, look.
more?
Let's bring on Luke's dad. He's waiting in the waiting room.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
Paul here. Paul, it's time for more continued success.
I'm very excited. Yeah, this was from the second duffel bag of tapes that Luke found. So
First of all, you said that this is a busy week for him because he had to take the SATs, and what else is he doing? He's looking for college.
So he took the SATs on Saturday. Then we're going to visit colleges next week. If you guys have a 2-word challenge that we or he can ask on the tour, I'm sure
to work it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Campus tours are a great way to like raise your hand and do
Yeah.
something dumb. So
There's got to be. Let me think.
And also the video of the year thing has now that's now on his actual college resume.
Is it really?
Oh,
Are you serious?
wow.
Yeah. I mean, he edited the video of the year. That we've only done like 7 of those, and he's got one of them.
Yeah.
So, and you played a big role in that too, though, Paul. With your when you were what's the story behind this? This is you were working for Oxygen.
So I was working for Oxygen as a producer, and they would send me to these press junkets. This is around 2001, 2002. So that's why all the movies are from that era. And so they would send me on these press junkets to interview the celebrities about their movie. And while I was doing this, the movie companies would ask me for blurbs. So I became like a movie reviewer, even though I'm not qualified to do so, and oftentimes didn't see the movie in question. So, a couple months ago, Luke found this collection of tapes, and he's like, "What is this?" And it was just me interviewing all these celebrities, and he said, "I have to bring this into work," and thus continued success. Oh, so does everyone know what the continued success catchphrase is?
Well, but just say it. Yeah, at the end of everything.
Yeah, I don't know
say
why,
continued
but at the
success.
end of every interview, or most of the interviews with these celebrities, I would wish them continued success. I don't know why. And Luke,
Do you wish other people that? Do you say that in your day-to-day life?
No,
Do you
I've
say
never.
continued-
I've not said it since.
It's
No.
just to celebrities.
It's It's just the celebrities. Yes, exactly.
Well, Luke picked up on that, cut them all together, all the awkward moments with celebrities and the continued success, salutations, and that became Video of the Year. But you found more. There was a second duffel bag of tapes. Is that what you said?
Yeah. There's a bin that I found, and that was the first continued success, like montage. And then underneath that bin were several other bins that I sort of compiled to make a duffel bag. And so, like, literally, like, the day after the SATs, I went into the office and I digitized some of the interviews and then edited it. So
there's some big stars in here too. There's some big stars. So here it is.
I haven't seen it yet.
The brand new continued success tapes. Here we go.
No, you can stay on.
Oh, and by the way, this is always whenever there was like a celebrity that you found attractive, you would always wear the black leather jacket. That was Luke's observation. I don't know if that was necessarily true, but you wanted to look like a bad boy. Is that right, Paul?
That's correct. And I believe this is Taryn Manning from the movie Crossroads. Also starring new recent Oscar winner Zoe Saldana.
Oh, really? Okay. And you probably wished her continued success. Did she see continued success after you wished her that?
Well, Zoe did. I mean, Zoe literally lived that into reality. I don't remember if I did that with Taryn Manning.
Okay, so sometimes your continued successes wouldn't come to fruition.
Wouldn't stick, exactly.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Oh.
You have speed.
Hi. These days, I mean, even in the place that I'm at now, I still can't know best because, I'm a woman. It's very true.
Really?
It's something, yeah. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know, right? Because you're not a woman.
No, but I'm built slightly. Anyhow, sorry.
No.
Wonderful. What was it? What were the best and worst things about working with all those children?
Wait a second. You're wearing the leather jacket for Gandalf here, right?
Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You got it.
Okay.
That's
I think you want to take a cross-country road trip on your Harley Davidson Softails with Gandalf. I think that's
I'm guessing that Maggie Smith was also coming in.
I was just going to say, I think Maggie Smith was part of this junket.
Go.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was easy for me, in fact, because well, the movie posed certain problems for actors, but Robbie Coltrane and Maggie Smith are so experienced.
Last question: do you believe in magic or ghosts?
Oh, geez, I believe in ghosts.
Last question: what were the best and worst things about filming in Alaska?
Well, the great thing is that movies can be really deceiving because we actually shot in Vancouver.
I know, but you had a couple scenes out there, didn't you?
Well,
no, or not. They're saying no. Okay. Well, it looked Alaskan.
This can happen.
Very well prepared for that.
You're telling her. Couple scenes though. I was there.
She's probably like, this rube doesn't know how movies work. Just because it's set there, it doesn't mean that they always shoot it there. And you were just like flummoxed by it. You're like, no, I watched the movie. It took place in Alaska.
She's like,
yeah, Star Wars took place on Tatooine. How was that?
And pretty kind of obscure topics too, which I love. I mean, how many young girls were abandoned by their mother? Oh, no.
These are no bull.
Out of your element.
I like your response to that question.
Shirts me.
100? I don't know.
And pretty kind of obscure topics too, which I love. I mean, how many young girls were abandoned by their mother? Oh, no.
No bullshit.
This is my favorite one right here. Sam Elliott. Just the edit here is fantastic.
Guy, basically. You know, I mean, and he's a great character, and he's from a generation of men that's long gone in this country, basically. Same generation.
Zooms in on Paul.
A generation of men that's long gone
in this country. Zooms in on Paul.
A generation of
posting this for the Oxygen Network.
Did you say you're talking about me, right? Did you say that?
I mean, the contempt he has for me is so evident.
Hi, Paul Stark, Oxygen Network.
Now? Did you ask him the question like, why will women like this? Did you ask him that?
I'm
question?
sure. I don't know.
Oh,
wow.
Character, and he's from a generation of men that's long gone in this country, basically. Same generation as my dad.
After the 4 years of working on it and seeing sort of in various stages of development, when you saw the final print, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
One of the first things that came to my mind was like, man, I really should have gotten some pot before I watched this.
Thank you.
What was that? What was that look? What was that look?
Well, it's for the children's film Treasure Planet.
You didn't approve.
I didn't know what was asked of me in that situation.
I think you were, you acted like a narc.
I should have gotten some pot before I watched this.
Thank you.
Oh, and here it is.
Oh, continued
here
success.
it is. We're gonna end on a continued success. Here it is.
Thank you.
Continued success too.
Continued success to you. Yes.
Yeah.
Squeezed one in at the last minute. Yes.
So, in this batch, for some reason, you did not want a lot of people to have continued success. You didn't say it. It either like cut off early, or like you just stood up and left. But
I wonder if chronologically these happened before I landed on that. I don't know.
Picasso had his blue period. You had your continued success period, and it was.
What did I say instead?
I mean, you used a variety of slogans. You're like, "Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a big hit," and like, "Oh, I can't wait to,"
I'm sure it's going to be a big hit, like a Treasure Planet and stuff.
Crossroads. Some of the least big hits I've ever encountered at one junket.
You were never just like straight up honest with them. Just your honest opinion. You never really.
No. I think on some of them, even before it was rolling, I was like, "This was amazing. You're going to win an Oscar." Like I was just saying shit like that, and that's deeply embarrassing.
Good stuff.
Like Billy Bush.
Are there more continued success tapes out there, or if we milked them all?
Yeah, no, there's still more in those duffel bags I didn't even digitize. There's an interview with Candice Bergen that I had that I didn't put in yet because again, this is on kind of short notice, so I just wanted to get some of the best highlights in there. But yeah, there's still some in that duffel bag. I think there's like Adrian Brody's in there.
Oh, Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Wow, another.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I like that you were working on your SATs and you're looking for colleges and you worked on this too. You found time to work on
the Midnight Oil too.
Not only that, but you also helped me with a little project. So we got the toe tapping tournament coming up next week. And so I wrote the song Tammy's Tender Times that I want to enter into the tournament, but I can't because I just wrote the song. It needs to play. It needs to be the official song of a business. And I didn't want to
otherwise.
Exactly. You can't do that because I'm one of the participants of the toe tapping tournament. So I wanted to reach out to Tammy at the daycare and say, hey, you can have this jingle that I wrote. But, everybody was saying that's kind of creepy for like a 49-year-old dude to call up a daycare and say, hey, I wrote a song for you. So I had Luke do it. I had our intern do it.
You called up a 16-year-old intern and
told him
to call the daycare.
Yep.
Less creepy that way.
During a school day, I might add.
Oh, you missed science class because of this, right, Luke?
Yeah, I skipped science.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you're getting real world experience here. Calling up Tammy's Tender Times and pretending that you wrote a jingle for him. This is you're not going to get this in any one of your fancy schools. So here's the actual.
I like how you couldn't even think of a fancy school. That's how uneducated we are. We can't even think of an example of a fancy school.
I didn't even take the SATs either. I don't remember taking the SATs.
All right.
All right. Here we go. So last Friday, Luke called up Tammy's Tender Times and recorded it, and here's how that phone call went.
Hi, is this Tammy's Tender Times?
Yes, it is.
Hi, is Tammy available?
She is currently not in the building.
Oh, that's all right. Can I just my name is Luke Quetzal. I'm a
we wanted it to be I wrote Quetzal, Luke Quetzal in there.
Oh, right.
But I should have spelled it out KWET.
Phonetic, yeah.
High school student. I know you're busy, so I'll just make this quick. In my music class that I'm in, we had to write a commercial jingle, and so I wrote one for Tammy's Tender Times. You know, I just love the alliteration. Sorry, do you have like just a quick 30 seconds? I can play it for you right now if you want. Cool. Yeah, I'll just here, I got it pulled up right here.
Let's all go down to Tammy's Tender Times. Go down to Tammy's Tender Times.
Love that. So yeah, I just I mean, what do you think? Oh.
What did she say there? The Zoom cut out. What did she say?
I forget. I think she said like she couldn't really hear it.
Oh, okay.
So I just played that for nothing.
You should have said. You should have said, "Can I play for you again?" One more time. You want to hear it again? All right. Here's how we ended it.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I actually get extra credit if the commercial plays on the radio. Is it okay if I send you a copy, like a MP3 or something?
Yeah, can you email it to us?
Sure. Yeah, I'll email it to you right now. And I also get extra credit if I make it the official theme song of Tammy's Tender Times, even if it doesn't play on the radio.
Okay, yeah. When I get a chance, I will go back to the office and look in the email and listen to it, and then I'll just reply back to the email.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Best intern
Wow.
ever. Best intern ever.
Wow.
Meanwhile, your
Good call.
classmates were learning about photosynthesis and that bullshit. But no, you were called up.
That's what you learned as a senior. Photosynthesis.
Exactly. Put that on your resume too for the colleges that you called up Tammy's. I'll let you say that you wrote that song too. I'll give that to you.
Thanks.
So
I only know it would have been to end it with, okay, thanks, Tammy. Even though she said she wasn't Tammy.
Or continued success. Should have.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can always call back.
Well, that's the other thing is I emailed right afterwards and I haven't heard back. I nudged Tammy today with the email, said, "Hey, did you get a chance to listen to the song?" No response back. So Luke, I might need you to skip science again tomorrow. But let me ask this, Steve. You are going to be the commissioner of the toe tapping tournament, correct?
Yes.
So,
correct.
I mean, is this enough effort to let Tammy's Tender Times be entered into the toe tapping tournament? Or
yes, it is.
Okay, it is. This is enough effort.
Oh, I disagree with the commissioner on this one, but wow.
I mean, it would feel more special if I got Tammy's blessing for it to be the official song of Tammy's Tender Times. But I'm in. So Luke, we did it. Nice work.
Wow. All right. Well, Luke, do you want to stick around? Paul, I know you have a Canadians game to watch, so we'll say goodbye to you. But
be more Canadian, why don't you?
Oh, Steve, I was kidding about Bregman's injury, by the way.
I Googled it and I saw there was nothing. So
the pranks never stop here at VCR Party. All right, that's show us your raviolis, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you, Paul.
Continued success.
Continued success, everyone.
Show us your raviolis. Show us your raviolis. Show us your raviolis.
Luke, we just got a few more minutes. Do you have to go to bed or something?
I mean, I still have homework to do.
It's a school night.
We should let you go.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Continued success as well.
See you guys. Continued success.
Continued success to you too.
What an intern! Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, some questions in the chat about your shirt, McKenna. Can you? It is very eye-catching. Tell us.
It looks like the tanks. It looks like the tanks that guy was driving. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm auditioning to become the triplet. I want to be the third one of the tank twins.
Just grow a little mustache.
Clown College will help you get that.
Yes. No, actually, guys, Cash App, like the app, made clothes for some reason. And this is one of them.
Wow.
I don't know why they did that.
With signing up, you got it free for signing up for something or like?
No, I spent money on it. I gave them money for it.
Just a big fan of the app and their wardrobe.
I had to have this loud shirt.
You only wear app shirts, right? I think that should be your thing. You only wear shirts of apps.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know what I'm getting you. I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
I'm getting you a
LinkedIn
Vine vest.
Finally, perfect.
Vintage Vine vest. Yep.
Do we have any Jock Shams tonight? I know I kind of covered it, but do you have one, Steve?
I do. Give me, where'd my Jock Sham intro go?
We need the
There it
intro.
is.
It's a Jock Sham, Jock Sham, Jock Sham, Jock Sham. Boring you with a signature drawl. It's a Jock Sham, Jock Sham, Jock Sham, Jock Sham. This rap is done, now it's over to you.
What are we?
Oops,
What
wrong
are
person.
we? Oh,
Sorry, I was looking at my who it was from, and at the same time trying to switch over. So this Jock Sham is from 1985. A young rookie phenom, I believe he was a rookie. Doc Gooden was lighting up the National League and getting a huge paydays for Diet Pepsi commercials. Now, the one thing I find interesting about this is there's actually two things. This was sent in by Jeremy Carvalho, and he points out that at the end, Doc makes a joke about it being illegal, and during that same time, Doc was doing cocaine and doing a lot of illegal things.
Oh, yeah.
So there's extra irony there. But also, I just want to know, Joe, what you think at the end. If there's like a little, I don't know what to call it, like a hair tossle or something like that. I just want to know what you think about that. As far as
I'll watch very closely.
Hair tossle.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I feel it's a little over the top for me. But I want to hear from you guys.
All right.
Hey, Catfish. Hey, Dwight. That curveball of yours, how did you get it to drop so far?
Let me show you, kid. First, you take a cold Diet Pepsi. Icy cold. Then you slide your fingers down the side. And then let her rip.
Hey, Catfish. That's illegal.
Not for me, kid. I'm retired.
Diet Pepsi, the one-calorie choice of a new generation.
Was that the hit? The hat
hit
hit?
with the hat. There's a lot of touching going on. I just thought, it was maybe I don't know. Some a lot of
There's
subtext.
there's a lot of butt padding in sports, and
Yeah. No, I thought it was playful.
I think
I'm going to
if
start doing it.
Yeah, I was to say, if you did that to me, if we were out there and just hit me with your hat, I'd be like,
Yeah.
what the hell's wrong with Joe today?
And I like that he drinks a soda before he pitches.
Yeah.
I drink a soda. That's my secret, is I drink a soda. Hey, let's quickly get into some nice things.
Okay.
McKenna, you got any nice things over there? Did you find any nice things? Any nice tapes or anything?
Yeah. Oh, well, I had it lined up as a bit for 2 copies of MVP and 1 copy of Airbud. But I can show you.
Those are nice things. Yeah.
I know, but I also have good tapes.
Those are those going in the VHS of the month club?
Yeah, after I watch them in this order, they're going in the VHS of the month.
You're going to watch the clamshell, then the slipcover.
Yeah.
And then-
We do actually have a VHS of the month club you can sign up for here, where we send you a mystery tape. It might be Most Valuable Primate. It might be Airbud, along with some special goodies and sometimes a zine that McKenna curates. It's a cool little service.
Yeah, and it goes out in 4 days, so you're just in time to get it.
Okay.
And we cap the amount of people that, because we can't give away too many tapes, so we cap it at a certain level. And I think we have a few spots open right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
there's
that's
a
not
few
salesman talk. That's like for real. We're like, yeah. So anyway,
but
what do you
there's
got?
also sensible wood cutting. This is a real one. This is my next one. This is crazy. It's by Husqvarna, but then there's like, I don't know, this hot French dog, I guess, with a VHS. I have a lot of questions. I can't wait to watch it.
Sensible wood cutting.
Look at he's got a tape. Oh, that looks great.
Yeah,
I know.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
Very
What
good.
else? Okay, that's a nice thing for sure. Let me show what
I actually have a nice thing.
Oh, let's see it.
Yeah, Steve.
This is brand new, or we'll see if you guys think it's a nice thing. But apparently you can pay money and get it puts it as a super chat. It gets starred.
Yeah.
And I get to see it right away. So
okay,
it's a nice thing that
on
Caleb
YouTube
did right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Great
yeah, yeah.
opportunity to rate toilets on campus. This was from when obviously we're talking about on campus tours with Luke.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Kinda cool.
I like
First one
it if
I've
that
seen.
was just out of context too. I think that works fine.
Yeah.
I thought they were talking about the toilement, and I was like, wait, how can we rate toilets with the toilement? I liked it. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to show this nice thing because we are on our store, foundfootagefest.com. We're selling Coven hoodies. Mark Borchardt from American Movie, the director of Coven, the director of a bunch of cool things. We worked with him to come up with a design, and there's the design on the back. Brian from Michigan, who gave me those 2 tapes today, made that design, and it's super cool, and they're on our website. But so McKenna, whenever you mail these out, you always include like things around the office in the packages. And I think people who know, who have purchased from us before, expect these kinds of things, but people who don't normally purchase from us get confused when they get the package. So okay, wait, hold on. We'll just hold on a second, McKenna. I'm going to show this. So Curtis Allen tweeted out, "Hello, More the Scarier." That's Mark Borchardt. He said, "My friends and I are big fans of yours. My friend just received his new Coven hoodie with a couple of extras. Can you tell us who's in the picture?" Thanks. Yeah. So
it looks like a Desert Storm card.
It looks like there's a Desert Storm card you included, and the Plunkett flyer. Do you include the Plunkett flyer for every sale?
Yeah, I mean, it also has information about the store, but I make sure, it's got to go in Steve first.
Yeah, exactly. And we have tens of thousands of these, so everybody's always going to get one. Steve, how do you feel about that? Steve?
Is Steve frozen?
He is
frozen. He's got a perma smile. I kind of like it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think Mark Borchardt was confused too, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he responded. He said, "Thanks so much for ordering the Coven hooded pullover. As to the question, you have to ask the Found Footage Fest guys. They're full of surprises." So, so there's been some confusion. There, some purchasers were confused by the Plunkett.
Yeah.
Look at Steve still smiling. He's still enjoying himself there. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a nice thing. I just have one thing. I played a video last week, I think, called Candid Farts, which is a fart prank video from the year 2000, directed and produced by Kane Hodder, who played Jason Voorhees in the later Friday the 13th movies. Very weird sentence I had never thought I'd utter. But who sent this in? Lenny was so taken by the logo at the beginning of this video that he replicated the logo for another hard to explain t-shirt. So if we want to confuse even more people, it generated this what a model would look like wearing the Candid Farts t-shirt. So I think he's the kind of guy who would.
Could you zoom in closer on the Candid Farts? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People like to wear the word farts on their body.
Absolutely.
Usually. Yeah. I think this is, especially that guy.
Yep.
He's gonna fly off the
somebody
shelf.
would wear a Candid Farts shirt. So
okay, we'll put that up on the website. What's the over under for amount of sales we'll have?
Probably similar amount as to the Rock's Winning Workout sweat stained tank tops.
Yeah.
So
one. Okay.
Yeah, I think
all right.
we're looking at one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve's
Steve's
having
just
computer issues, I guess. Okay.
All right. We'll wait.
All right. That's it for nice things. Oh wait, our director's not here. What do we do?
We can't end the show. I don't think.
I don't think we can.
Poor Steve's just flummoxed. Wait, I could do it here.
Okay, go ahead.
Big announcements coming up. One, we booked a show, and you can find all these details at foundfootagefest.com. You go to the tour thing. We booked a show on July 19th in Brooklyn, which is right around from our main office in Brooklyn at the Bell House. And we're going to do a garage sale. So we're going to open the bar early. They're going to be serving drinks, and we're going to sell off some of the many items, VHS and otherwise, that we have in the office. We're trying to thin it out a little bit. We're not selling off the collection or anything like that, but we're just trying to thin out the office because
some of the nice things we've accumulated over the years.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a nice things garage sale before we do our new show, Volume 11, there in Brooklyn. You can get tickets now, so that's coming up. You can get tickets are available right now.
This week on EP, our Thursday night show for Patreon for patrons $10 and up. George is going to join us. We're going to finish off watching the Peoria Public Access. We had 4 hours of that. We're going to watch the final last bit. It's the scenes with the rainbows in the back.
Oh yeah, the Christmas episode, I think.
Yeah. And it's a fun one. So tune in for that. Oh, and also I'm going to try to call Alan Gillette because Steve found Alan Gillette's phone number, so I'm going to try calling him on that EP. So
guy who hops around and sings Personality. Okay, and we found him in Peoria Public Access. Saturday is back. This Saturday we're watching Cadillacs and Dinosaurs with dino expert, paleo artist, and animation director Rebecca Dart is returning we love doing the dinosaur episode, so pretty cool cartoon actually, and a fun game, so watch that. And also, we have one more thing to pitch, and that is Rewindo. This keeps getting better and better. This is our streaming service like Netflix, but with full VHS tapes. I put the full Taco Bell home movie where they go into the guy's sword store.
Yes.
And hold a gun up to his head.
Oh, that's a good one. See, you're not going to get that on that Netflix bullshit.
No.
You're not going to get the Taco Bell home movie.
Yeah, the Criterion Channel doesn't have that. Plus Gospel Duck and the homemade Xena videos. Oh, and I put up Candid Farts in
that's on there?
in full. Yeah.
Good. Steve, were you taken hostage? We're worried
not sure what
sick.
happened. The internet apparently is down in my
oh no.
apartment.
Okay. All right. Well, next week we have the toe tapping tournament, which you are going to be the commissioner of. Well, how are you going to run the toe tapping tournament?
We're going back to the original rules.
Okay.
So everyone's going to have two songs through, and oh boy, I thought I lost you guys again.
I'm happy to consult because I've been commissioner for.
And can you hold parts of your video hostage, or is that? Forbidden?
You can.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
All right. I'm gonna have some disagreements with the commissioner this year, but but the big news is George is back next week on VCR Party.
Yeah, he's gonna stop in. He has a toe tapper. He wants to play for everybody. So
yeah. So we're giving the people what they want. We're finding new and sneakier ways to sneak George back onto the show. So he'll be coming back next week. And what are we going out on, Joe?
We're going out on Listifer, who's a great Melinda Mixer musician contributor, made a Tammy's Tender Times version.
Okay.
It's a weird one. It's a real weird one. And she emailed me and she sent the MP3 and she said, for the record, I don't want it put on the radio or played for Tammy. Let her focus on the children, is what she said. So
okay. All
right. So here's the thing. If McKenna, make sure you have a catchphrase lined up. Ready? Here's the thing. If we had been prepared, we could have done better. Thanks, McKenna, and thanks to Luke, and thanks to Paul.
Yes. Thanks for the fine work, everybody, and we'll see you down the road to Clowndom.
Oh, don't forget to kiss your doves.
Continued success and get better internet than me.
All right.
Let's all go down to Tammy's Tender Times. Let's all go down to Tammy's Tender Times. The times are tender when Tammy's at the helm. So let's all go down to Tammy's Tender Times. Let's all go down to Tammy's Tender Times.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
An 8.
Mine not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio. Continued success.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Sizzler.
Tinkerbell!
Hasta la vista, baby. And I got that from Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor from California.
We'll be right back right after that. Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polster, the real great guy.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Chucky, better luck next time.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.